The four perspectives to success and failure. What is success? What is failure? There are different ways in which we define success and failure, but let me capture the definitions as per the Cambridge Dictionary here. Success, the first one, the achieving of the results wanted or hoped for. The second one, something that achieves positive results. Failure, the first definition, the fact of not doing something that you must do or are expected to do. The second one, lack of success. Now, having these two words as the center of our focus, let's face it, failure is inevitable. In one way or another, we will just fail. But then another sweet fact of life is we all want to succeed. We all want to achieve in life. When I read the book The Game Changer by Pepe Minambo, there is this statement that has been in my mind for long that captured my attention, and in part it reads, "Problems can never be solved from the same level of thinking that created them." What does this mean? In order for us to be able to move forward, to move from failure to success, we need to broaden our thinking. Based on my life experiences and my affinity for success, I tend to view success and failure from these four perspectives. We need to view success and failure from all angles. Be sure to learn what constitutes failure and success to you individually. My major aim is to broaden your thinking, help you gain confidence, and indeed help you in your journey to success. I am of the strong belief that we can achieve success individually, as a country, and the world at large. Yes, if we only commit to that which matters. I want to see especially the youth owning up to the challenge of making their lives better, making the right decisions, and especially in my country, Kenya. I see you. I feel you. Yes, we can do it. The first perspective, the school perspective. We can also call it the teacher perspective. School here takes care of primary, secondary, and tertiary learning. Schools will always rank us. Schools will always grade us. The certificates, the diplomas, the degrees, from the accolades that we receive from school. Success from school means that you've got good grades, grades that rank highly. The opposite, signifying failure, meaning you got low grades. Indeed, we can comfortably say that no one is immune to this kind of ranking from school in terms of being a success or a failure. Good grades are highly celebrated at school level. Some of us have ended up to be success stories and others failure stories. From this perspective, and year in, year out, so many of these stories are created and will be created. Where do you fall? Challenges to this perspective. The first one, it ignores some crucial aspects in life that play a big role in shaping us for the grades we get. For example, what if you got sick during an exam? What if you are grieving due to loss of a loved one during or prior to an exam? What if you did not make it to the school of your choice, school of your dreams in the first place, something that ended up messing you? What if you did not prepare well for the exam? What about poverty that has hindered many from having quality time in school, thus failing to maximize? Indeed, there is much we can talk about here, but in succinct, you will agree with me that there are always some challenges to it, especially when we fail. The second one, it does not take care much about one's character, something that is very, very crucial in life. You end up getting straight A's, but then you engage in all manner of negative stuff when it comes to real life. Should we celebrate that? Or you end up with E's, but then you are morally upright, well-mannered, trustworthy. Should we not celebrate that? The second perspective, parental or guardian perspective. We can also call it the home perspective. These are the people who take care of us. These are the people who brought us to life, specifically our parents. These are the people who oversee and fund our schooling. They invest their money and resources to ensure our success. To the most, they view success and failure from the outcome of the first perspective, the school perspective. Good grades, you have succeeded, my son. You have succeeded, my daughter. Poor grades, not the best of experiences to be in. They bring with them an opinion to success and failure based on what they know and their life's experiences. Challenges to this perspective. Most parents are wired to what I call normal success, the success we know. Get educated, get your certificates, get your job, be independent. Now, what if you see your success in maximizing on your talents, something that you are very passionate about? You end up pursuing double success, making your parents happy with what they want you to achieve, and then making yourself happy trying to achieve your dreams. In the end, being mediocre in both. The second challenge, the age factor. You are my son. You are my daughter. I know more than you. You can't tell me anything. I have seen more in life than you do. Where do we draw the line between respect and lack of it when pursuing success as they do the resourcing for it? The third perspective, the world's perspective. This is where a person's material possessions become a factor. Yes, many people around the world will view success by the amount of material possessions that you and I may have, and the kind of lifestyle that we live. Do you own a car? The more poshy you go, the more they see success in you. Do you live in a modern house? Do you own pieces of land more so in the city? Do you get what I'm trying to say here? In other words, a rich person is just rich, we all can see. Fancy cars, big houses, expensive lifestyle. Being wealthy means you are successful. Being poor means you are a failure because you own nothing. Here, success or failure is more about what people can see in you in terms of what you own and their opinions to it. People with money have a voice in the world, irrespective of whether they have something important to say or not. Challenges to this perspective. This perspective doesn't care much about how a person gets to become successful. This is where corruption of all manner of kinds sets in. People steal to riches, people grab to riches. We are losing our natural forests. Water sources are at risk at the expense of someone getting wealthy. Someone somewhere is getting rich selling goods that are harmful to the health of the people. Nepotism sets in. Tribalism sets in. I want these people to succeed. They are my people. Therefore, let them have the opportunities. Let them succeed. Just to name but a few. In the end, what we end up with is a wrong success model. Now, what do you think of these three perspectives to success or failure? There is a high possibility that the school don't know what you are capable of achieving apart from the tests they gave you and the opinions in relation to the grades that they gave you. There is a possibility that your parents or guardians don't know of your life's purpose and what you are capable of achieving. There is a very high possibility that what the world perceives to be success may not be success at all. And that is why there is massive failure by man to do that which is required to making the world a safe place for our existence. Yes, you don't need to carry a tag with you for life, especially when you are ranked a failure from any of these perspectives. The fourth perspective, individual or personal perspective. This to me serves as the locus to achieving something great in life. No one knows you more than you know yourself. Yes, the greatest gift that we all have is our uniqueness. We need to embrace that by all means. We should maximize on it. You need to have a proper self-concept. You need to have a full understanding of your gifts, your talents, and your abilities. You need to know your purpose in life. No one can do it for you. Dr. Miles Monroe, speaking on how to be a leader, spoke of some 5 questions that we need to ask ourselves. Questions that I can comfortably put in this perspective, because indeed what I'm talking about here is about personal success. These are the questions. Who am I? Where am I from? Why am I here? What can I do? Where am I going? These are the very questions that if you get to seek honest personal answers to, will set you up on the road to success. You need not look outside of you for success, because success is right in you. You need not look outside of you for other people's opinion about who you are. Build your confidence, and there's no better way to do it than to have a proper self-concept. You need to have an opinion about yourself. You need to know that you are important, just like any other successful person, and that you are entitled to your own opinion. There is this beautiful saying that when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. Yes, the most important thing to do is to ensure that there is nothing inside of you that can hold you back, that can limit you. Then countering outside opinion will be a lot easier, because most outside opinions won't take you to your destination. Work on your mindset. The fact that we are unique individually means there is a way in which we can create new paths to success, create history, and it also means that anyone can indeed succeed. Successful people do not compete with others. They compete with themselves. Tony Evans, talking about personal success, said this, that success is not what you've done compared to what others have done. Why? Because you'll always find somebody less than you or better than you. Success is measured by what you've done compared to what you're supposed to do. Great words indeed. Know your purpose for life. There are as many solutions to the world's problems as there are people who've discovered their purpose in life. You've got to rise to your true self. Let's see your significance. Let's see you in action. This is where your opportunity lies, and no one can take that away from you. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. You are supposed to own your successes and failures. You need to know what constitutes success to you and what constitutes failure to you individually. In the end, be sure to say, I have achieved the results that I wanted or I hoped for, or I have lacked success in what I wanted to achieve. And if the failure is truly yours, then you can do it again. No shortcuts. As per the second definition for success, the world needs positive results. Achieve something that impacts the world positively. Let's change the world. Remember this. You cannot succeed alone. Success stories uplift humanity. Wishing you success.